How's it going, YouTube? Wake Run Collapse back today with a big bad sale video. I've got Rising Fist, I've got 3rd gen stuff, a lot of 3rd gen stuff, and a couple of extra surprises that I'm going to get into in a minute. But first I want to lay down some ground rules for you guys. First of all, PayPal or cash by mail will be accepted. That's right, Rising Fist sales are now going to be open to cash by mail as well as everything else that you see in this video. But I am going to require that you send payment within 3 days of receiving an invoice from me. I'm looking to get rid of these cards. I don't really want to sort through all of them and grade them for condition and sort them into my binders and then post them onto my website just to sell them for not that much money. So that's something to consider as well. I'm looking to get rid of these cards and I'm looking to supply them to you at good prices, so keep that in mind. Don't jerk me around if at all possible. Thank you very much. Secondly, minimum purchase is going to be $2. I don't like doing minimum purchases, but there are going to be 50-cent cards in this video, and I don't want to send 8 or 10 messages back and forth to make a $1 sale. It's just not worth my time. So minimum is going to be $2. I do charge shipping. Shipping is going to be 50 cents per top loader, and that's just for the United States. If you're unfamiliar with that, I fit 2 cards in a top loader. I put them into sleeves and tape them up. And a stamp is 49 cents. It costs about a stamp to send it off, so I call it 50 cents per top loader for the US. International shipping is not going to be much if you only get a couple of cards, but beyond that, please message me and let me know that I'm shipping outside of the 48 states, the lower 48, of course. And from there, I would be able to get you an updated shipping quote. So, yes. And do I have everything pretty much covered? Yeah, pretty much. I'll think of stuff as I go through. A lot of these cards are not going to be in absolutely stellar condition. In fact, the majority of them are not mint or near mint. But we will get to that in a moment. First, a couple of big ticket items before I go on to Rising Fist. I do have for sale this Jolteon Gold Star from the World Champions pack. It is unlimited edition. I consider it to be in excellent condition. If you take a look, you can see a small ding on the top right-hand corner and another one on the bottom left corner. You can barely see that, but it's there. And a little bit of edge wear on the back, and I tend to be a pretty stringent grader, and I feel pretty comfortable calling this card excellent condition. If you don't know what this card is, you don't know what you're getting into, I'm going to ask $75 for this card. I think that's a pretty darn good price, so if you're interested, let me know. I do have a spare Pokemon Conquest pre-order Rayquaza, which is a pretty hard card to come by. I did end up getting 2 of them in an eBay auction, so I am going to be selling the other one. I actually didn't check for condition on this. Let me see. Yeah, I'd consider this excellent condition as well. You can see some whitening on the corners. Right there. And a little bit across there too. But no major dings so far as I can see. It's obviously a beautiful card. I'm going to ask $8 for this. I do have this full art Landorus, which I believe I listed in very good condition. I'm going to look for $6 for this card. And I actually have a really cool item here for sale. It is a sealed VS Grass and Fighting 30 card pack. I have completed this set, so I don't need it, but I was able to get it for a good price, so I wanted to flip it for a small profit. Trust me, it's small. I'm going to ask $45 shipped inside the US and $50 shipped outside the US for this. If you're interested, let me know. That gets rid of the crazy things. And, oh, keep in mind, guys, this is not a comprehensive sale video. I still have a giant trade binder with hundreds and hundreds of cards in it. If not 1,000, I'm not really sure how much is in there. But I have a ton of stuff that's already on my website. The link's going to be in the description below as per the usual, so you're always welcome to ask about that. Moving on to Rising Fist. Got a bunch of Heracross EX through that one. A bunch of Heracross EX. 3, 4. These are all going to be $6 a piece. Obviously, I've got a ton. I'm not going to sort through them that way from now on. A bunch of Seismitoad EX too. I've got, what is it? I got 5 left on the Seismitoad EX. Those are going to be $6 as well. Down to my last 2 on the Lucario EX. Still going to be $10. And I still got a bunch of the Dragonites, but only because I pulled a lot of them, and those will be $8. Starting to run low on the Mega Pokemon EX. I've got 2 Heracross EX Megas left for $12 a piece. And I've got 4 Mega Lucario EXs left, and I'm actually going to drop these to $12 a piece as well. So if you're interested, make sure to get in on them now. And obviously, I've got a ton of holos left over. Starting to dwindle on the Sylveon, but as you can see, there's a large amount, and these are in perfect fit sleeves too, so you can only imagine how many are in here. Down to my last few Sylveon, but I should have absolutely everything else left. They're going to be $1.50 a piece. Alright, moving on to the third generation stuff. This first pile is going to be the beat up pile. All of these cards here are going to be 50 cents a piece, and if you get a bunch of them, I'm probably going to throw in a small discount. But of course I'm going to charge for shipping as well. If you're interested in a card, please give me the Pokemon's name and the timestamp on the video. I cannot stress this enough. There are hundreds and hundreds of third generation cards in this. And I definitely need a timestamp and the Pokemon's name. If you do see multiples of the same card, I will give you the best condition one of the bunch. There actually are a few pretty good condition cards in here, but not many. Most of them are good to played, which is why they're 50 cents a piece. I'm looking to supply them to you guys if you're not as picky about condition or wanted to collect cards from a certain Pokemon. Yeah, there are some evolutions in here, but you can count on those cards being pretty beat up because I know I can sell them. If you're wondering what set any card in particular is from, you can feel free to message me too, and I'll be happy to look at it for you. But obviously there's a nice mix of cards in here, it's just the conditions are not really conducive to collectors who are picky about their card conditions like I am. But if, yeah, this guy randomly included a couple of English cards too, that's kind of weird. But if you're interested in any of these, 50 cents a piece, really can't beat that. They serve as good placeholders if you're trying to complete the set. Wait, what is this? That is actually a very random non-holo Gyarados that was in the set, but I will take it. But yeah, you can't beat these prices, and I'm really looking to unload some of them. So if you're trying to buy some of these cards in bulk, just please let me know what you're interested in. Yep, all those cards are going to be 50 cents. Most of the remainder of the piles, and I've got 6 piles to go through, on these are going to be $1 or less. I have already cleaved through this giant collection of third gen cards to pull out the worst of the worst as far as condition is concerned. So most of the cards that are left are going to be very good or excellent, and some will be near mint, but it's possible that I've missed on a condition. So the following cards will be $1 max. If you are interested in these cards, let me know, tell me the timestamp and the Pokemon, and I will do a condition check for you, and if I feel that the condition is not properly reflective of the $1 price, I will drop the price for you. And all of these are sorted by set, starting with the beginning of the third generation. I'm not going to read off the sets or name the Pokemon, but they are in order. And you can use Bulbapedia to find out what sets we are looking at here. Obviously a bunch of duplicates, but a lot of these sets are difficult to come by as far as holos are concerned. So if you're struggling to complete a collection, or like I mentioned before, you have certain Pokemon that you like to collect cards of, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to get some of those. Let's see, move on to the next pile. That was like the first 2 or 3 sets, I believe. Maybe the first 2. Which would be, what, EX Ruby and Sapphire and Miracle of the Desert. And we're moving on chronologically, like we do. Bunch of pluses and minuses, I think I got like 3 of each. So remember, Pokemon and timestamp, and make sure that you message me on YouTube, or that you PM me. Yeah, of course you PM me, that's the same freaking thing. Wait, come on, dude. As we move into Magma versus Aqua, or email me at wakeruncollapse@gmail.com. Any of the cards that you are interested in. And like I mentioned before, I will do bulk pricing if you get a lot of these cards, because I did get a very large lot of these. And I'm looking to make them fly to good homes. Jumping in with Undone Seal, and then I think it's Flight of Legends and Clash of the Blue Sky. Come on, focus. Don't look at my air conditioner. It's not even on. So yeah, this is obviously going to be a very long video because I've got plenty more cards to go through. It might end up being like a 20-minute video. So I, of course, apologize for that if that ends up being the case. But I wanted to show all these cards. Cool X-Cloud. I think now we're into Flight of Legends. Interesting to note that in these eras, as far as set numbering was concerned, they put the Dark and Steel type Pokemon after the colorless type Pokemon. And now we're Clash of the Blue Sky or Deoxys of the Torn Sky, so that definitely took some getting used to for me, the collector, having started with the 5th generation. Because colorless is at the end for us. Oh man, so many more left to go through. I know you guys are going to be interested in these dollar holos from EX Rocket Returns or Team Rocket Strikes Back. A lot of Dark type cards, but not exclusive to Dark type cards. Definitely some cool ones in here. And yep, these are all going to be $1 max. And Golden Sky, Silvery Ocean is what we're on now. I know I said I wasn't going to say the set names, but some of them I do know by the symbol. Cool for alligator. Oh, didn't sort that one out quite as well as I would have hoped. It's alright, I still think I did pretty good overall. And the last little stack is going to be, well, the last stack of $1 cards, that is going to be the energy cards, I believe. Energies, and yes, okay. Energies and some other stuff. These energies at the front are from the Magma vs. Aqua set. Pretty cool. And these ones are from the, is it Holland Phantoms or Holland Research Tower? It's one of the Holland sets. I don't quite remember. And I didn't even look up where these metal energies are from. I'm probably going to keep one of each. This one is Mirage Forest. 86 card set. Still looking for that Regice and Registeel if I can help it, but I don't know that that's ever going to happen, so. Obviously a nice collection and series of holos in these sets. And now we're on to the, Holland Research Tower here. Not many of the regular holos here. Miracle Crystal. Which is what? Crystal Guardians in English? Yep, so those 5 stacks, all the holos are going to be $1 or slightly less if you get a bunch, or if, they're ass condition. But that's not all, because I have more to share with you guys, because that's what kind of person I am. Now we're going to go into a $2 Delta Species pile. And these are not going to go any lower than this. Please keep that in mind. The Delta Species cards I know are popular, and these ones are generally in better condition. I'd say on average these cards are probably excellent condition, and there will be some near mint in there as well. But as per the usual, ask. Just ask. This is the Holland Research Tower set. There's some pretty fabulous cards in here. You will notice that I have a $3 pile of some of the cards that are in here. That's because they're better condition than the ones that are in this pile here. So if you see the exact same card in the next pile, At $3, the condition is better. This is Hull on Phantoms. Love these Delta Species cards. I really wish they would bring this back and make them awesome like this and choose great Pokemon like this. It was such a cool idea. Oh, to be able to open a booster box of this set and have it not cost like $500 or more. What a beautiful thing that would be. Miracle Crystal, just have some Ludicolo from this set. And now we're on to Furthest Ends of Offense and Defense. Again, all $2 before shipping. Heracross Party. And now we're finally getting down to the nitty-gritty. Let's move that back there. What do we got? Ah, yes, the conglomeration of random cards that happen to be left over. Got some higher priced Delta Species cards here. Just a few $3 ones. These are all $3. Yeah, that Gyarados is really cool, except for this last Blastoise, which is going to be $4. Stack that over there. And now we just kind of have a couple of random things that happen to be left over, and I wanted to kind of burn through this all at once. So these are holo promos. These ones are going to be $1. All of them, $1. I actually took a couple out of my binder because they had been duplicates to begin with, so if you'll notice that some of the cards are sleeved, it's because I already got them. Some of the holo promos are from like the half decks that they released and such. They're difficult to find now, sealed at a reasonable price. And finally, the last pile that we're going to go through are the $2 cards that I felt were more valuable than the $1 piles that they came from. And these ones, I believe, have been sorted as well, but I could be mistaken. Got some awesome evolutions in there. This Ditto is actually going to be $5, and I apologize that it's in the $2 pile, but I wanted to remember to have a conversation about this. There are rumors that this card was short printed when it first came out, the Ditto and the Snorlax, which makes them very difficult to come by, so I wanted to charge an appropriate price for it. So that's going to be a $5 card, but everything else in here is going to be $2. Rocket Celebi, can't go wrong with that, or the Evolutions. Definitely some cool cards here. So remember, Pokemon name and timestamp, I do not negotiate in the comment section. Oh, those last two Jirachis were promos. I do not negotiate in the comment section, so make sure you message me or email me at wakeruncollapse@gmail.com. And yeah, let me know what you're looking for. I will give you conditions, and if you're interested in the cards, we can help each other out, because I can give you a deal at an awesome price, and you can help me clean my desk off of awesome Japanese cards. So, I'm going to shut up now and let you get back to the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. If you got all the way through this, well, congratulations, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye-bye.